Okay. Did that to kind of mess him up a bit. Luckily, she was able to do this. That definitely worked out. That just didn't get us. Unless the timing of the replay was off or something like that. I guess we got blocked by this thing or something. I don't even know. That's pretty... Oh, never mind. It's because you have this thing up. Yeah. Yeah, it was with this thing up, so we're protected. Okay, cool. We can't be trying to throw shots on him while he's right there with the wall right there. I got this one again. Oh wow, that was cool. All right, we got saved. Very effective. Ooh, we lost our Jeff. So that's fine. We have our ultimate for this last team fight section. Everybody else is dying. And our Jeff has DC'd. So that happens. I've DC'd on like 3 games, so overall. And then I was able to come back. Alright, so we just barely got back in time. Looks good. Pretty nice. And then we can put that there. I guess it didn't work because... Why did our wall get canceled? Oh, I think the cart, maybe the cart destroyed it. That's actually a good tip to learn then, huh? I would have just put it right there too. Oh, because this thing, this thing's so far back, then we put the wall behind it or whatever, and it gets cut by this thing. So we kind of have to put it to the side or something. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, we want to use the group wall, or what the fuck, group alt early, and just deal with what it gives us. I think I think it doesn't work. I think when I tried to put it on the cart, it like didn't pull everybody into that spot. So I'm not sure if that works, because sometimes that's what we can do with like other ultimates, is like just put them on the cart so that way nobody gets blocked by the cart and everybody just gets sucked up onto that spot or whatever, affected by the thing that went on the cart. But I'm not sure if Groot alt works that way, so I would have to like know about that. If it does, then that would kind of be the best thing to do. But if not, this is kind of the best thing to do. But I guess now we know we can actually play a strategy to try to bring it forward a bit. That way we can put our wall there. But also, yeah, nobody else is here, so we need to get on the cart immediately. And we did. Yep, good attacks here. Yeah, we move. Healing ultimate trade now, which is good for us as a group because, yeah, when we put these walls up and we attack them. Nice. There's one. We can go ahead and put, like, I was thinking another one, like, over here. Yeah, if we would have already put that one up, then could have made a difference right there. It would kind of allowed them to get behind the wall as well, which is not good, but yeah. They could have taken some extra damage there. Yeah. Well, nice. So they got a 0-second complete, which is extremely common, right? A lot of times that's what we're doing to go team versus team. Overall, though, I'm surprised, man. It's like, I feel like when I was watching like some gold plat games, it was like a lot worse than this. I'm kind of confused. It's kind of weird. It's making me feel odd. Like, why the hell? I'm watching Silver 1, right? Like, why is it like everybody has like better mechanics and shit than some of these other matches I was watching, where people were like making such obvious like huge positioning errors and stuff, and then this one feels like, I don't know, feels like a GM game or something. Like, what the hell is going on? Okay, so just thinking about reviewing it. So yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing like big mechanical mistakes, and I'm not seeing big like game sense mistakes. But yeah, like how using your ultimate is definitely like a big thing. So I think we had 3 ultimates that like weren't that good, or we could just call them a waste. Like the one was on Spider-Man. So there's a thing that people say, which is like solo ulting someone. So that's okay sometimes, but with Groot, if you're gonna solo alt, it should be, you know, the healer, and it's just so easy to get multiple people. We should basically never get tunnel visioned, and we basically should never go after a Spider-Man. He's the the most mobile guy in the game. He also respawns very fast. So I mean, technically that might happen at some point, but for us, we could just make it a rule. Basically, never solo alt anyone, and you know, not a Spider-Man, right? And then we did another thing later after that where we got tunnel visioned, and it was like just the Namor, you know, some other people were floating around, so it has opportunity to be potentially create a good ultimate. But since we didn't do good ultimates a few times in a row, we should instead just have the focus. We should instead just have the focus of like, okay, let me be patient, not super patient, but let me be patient and then look for an ultimate that just like makes the most sense of what I can think of right now, rather than compulsively getting sucked into doing an ultimate with tunnel vision, right? Because once we develop that habit of like looking for good ultimates, I'm trying to, and you'll still make mistakes, right? So it might not turn out that well or whatever. But when we build up that habit, and then we can more trust ourselves after that. Like, oh, if I compulsively want to go for an ultimate right now, I have more experience and trust in myself. And but right now it seems like we're kind of making mistakes. And the same thing after that again was, you know, we were on the verge of death. It was just kind of too late. There's no reason for us to waste an ultimate. And that's another thing about ultimates too, is like learning that we don't want to start from zero. We want to use it well. Like Groot is like one, you know, that's like one of the big upsides to using Groot is that we have his ultimate. We get it pretty fast, and it's very, very powerful. So we can kind of take that approach. That's something I picked up on. Other than that, you know, it was like I said, I was commenting on like, I would kind of want to put a wall right there and like attack this enemy. So that's like whatever you want to call that, like team fight game sense. Where it wasn't horrible or anything like that, but it was definitely I could see where improvement clearly could be made. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting the bearings on that, rather than it being like the whole approach needs to be overhauled. And in general, people don't seem that bad, like in the lobby as a whole. You know, we saw like Spider-Man make their Spider-Man make a bunch of good pole plays, and in general, people don't seem like really struggling too much. But we do expect to see that. For example, some people might be like, they have like a very slow camera. You know what I mean? We're gonna see stuff like that around this rank. So basically, I mean, as we have a big advantage basically. Yeah, and we just kind of learn the game more. And also, yeah, so this is a huge part of the game too. Is like, again, like that tunnel vision idea. Who am I attacking? Who am I focusing? Like, I don't know. It's like there's no perfect way to do it and stuff like that, but I think from what I'm seeing from you, developing that more, experimenting with that more. Yeah, so once we see that, it's over, yeah. I was like talking the whole time, so I don't really know what we could have done. It's also the very beginning of the match, but here, I'll just go ahead and watch it this time. Right, so we are in front of the cart. So this is kind of, we're having like a big success with our push. So either this is going to be just like a massive success, and it's just going to be over, or we're looking at this because, you know, they're not really playing front to back, and instead they're going to be playing around us, right? And then what else was I going to say? Like, what we're thinking of doing here, oh yeah, typically the game needs to develop a bit, and basically once we start seeing kills on the other team, then now it's like our push is successful, and we'll be able to take the cart over to like over here on this area, or they get a kill on us and we want to sort of hunker down and blah blah blah, you know, play the game like that. Okay, so this happened, so we're just sort of staying with the cart at this point. But we did arguably have an opportunity to push forward and put more pressure on these guys. But we couldn't stay way over there. But we like pressure them and then come back and deal with all this other stuff. I don't know. Just an idea. So right now we're doing this. So yeah, we did force his E out. So it's better than nothing. But realistically, we want to kill the squishes. Alright, so we almost got him. Now it's really close. So we threw the thing at him, hoping it would get him. So kind of right here, we had an option to just keep pushing, because they're basically on their back legs. So yeah, we could just keep pushing here and force them, and then our team follows up on it. You know, they're all shooting down range. They all want to make it happen too. So I think realistically, if we want to take advantage of our walls, we could just push this and try to basically be the one who's taking over the team. So there is a risk to this, you know, but it's like we can turn around and then wall this way to deal with the people around here. So it's not a perfect plan, but that's just kind of what I was thinking, to be honest. And so now we've completely doubled back. Instead of playing like right here, we've completely flew way over here. So I don't think the positioning, I don't really love the positioning change here. And now we're behind this cart. So that kind of made it so that way now this team can just push up, and they have like kind of ideal positioning for affecting the team. So yeah, I think we wanted to just kind of turn around and do some movement and stuff at the front of the cart and kind of keep, because we're still threatening this push, right? Like they just aren't that strong like this. And then we could also threaten the back with these guys and just sort of figure it out by looking back rather than like immediately jumping back. That's what I was thinking for that. And we almost went that way, and then we went back this way, and now it's like our people are under too much threat. And then yeah, and then this is totally open, right? They're completely pushing this. But yeah, he did get that kill on him, so that's good. Alright, now we're pretty much back in it. But we are dealing with the Venom, which sucks. Nice. There. So we can go ahead and push this, though. Like, we don't want to, like, completely get lost trying to push it and then leave our healer out to dry. But the more that, you know, but doing this, then maybe he notices and then comes down here and kills her immediately. You know what I mean? Like, we want to be opening these opportunities up as much as possible without, like, full committing as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, there's really nothing to be scared of anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's just them two basically is what we're seeing. So we want to just full send for her, because we like, I mean, it's not that we know everything that's going on, but yeah, we have way more people out right now. And like, so he can come back and attack these people, so we don't want to just like ignore him and go after this one. But you know what I'm saying, like we can go after her here, but now she's in trouble. So now we did leave. So this is like, they've basically handled it. So what I would do is I would plop a shield or whatever, a wall right here, and then I would come back and see what's happening down here. So we do have 3 teammates here, and they're all healers, so they pretty much have it handled. That's just what I was thinking, where I don't want to, you know, I don't want to full leave my team when I know that the Venom's coming back here. And the best thing I can do to help out with this, like now, I can put up a wall, or if I have 2 walls, I can double wall it, making it difficult for her to leave or get any help. You know, if the Jeff is like not back yet, but if I'm thinking the Jeff's about to be back, and then these guys, I mean, should be able to handle this. So I can kind of help out, but I don't want to leave this, is kind of what I was thinking. All right, that's done. Nice body block there. Yep, good positioning. We want to hang around this corner. We did see him go that way. All right. So that's like a good team diff, We're kind of ignoring this guy.